This week on the Big Eyes podcast, we talk about some of our favorite fathers in anime, Super and Boruto returning, and Dark Deku making a stand.
And welcome to this week's episode of the Big Eyes Podcast. And as always, your host LJ. And we got the one, the only, the other Emperor of the Sea. My guy AD. What's good?
Man, it's a tired Monday morning. I'm not gonna hold you. It's early in the
Yeah,
morning.
yeah. We are recording this literally on Monday. Like Monday morning, we are recording this, and you will be getting this, and we record this the same day.
Same day
I got
delivery.
for real, man. It really is the same day delivery. Nah. A quick insight. I got a new job. I'm cooking at a new restaurant here. Um, which means Sunday nights I am at the restaurant, and I will be getting off really, really late. If anyone knows about the restaurant life, is a lot of really late nights. And so Monday mornings we will be holding it down, and we will just be probably dropping it on a later time. More information on that coming soon. But regardless of, it's still Manga Mondays. We're still the
You're
Big
still
Eyes
getting it.
podcast.
You're still getting
You're,
it.
you're still getting the Big Eyes podcast, and nothing's gonna change. My voice may just have a bunch of sleep in it, but guess what? That just it just adds to the allure. The sleepiness in the voice is like it's just a garnish.
Yeah, man. This is ASMR time now.
Yeah, it really is. You can play this on your walk when you're walking around the lake and in the park and you want something calming. You can play this because you got the sleepy time voice, and then you're still gonna get the same shenanigans. I think the shenanigans is gonna be easier to digest because we're not saying it with a bunch of energy behind it. It's just
It's
they're
crazy.
like, wow, these guys are talking really wild, but like their voices are so smoothing. It's so calm.
It's about to be the manga breakfast club. You feel me? Like we about to come in with
Man,
some
fuck
coffee
it.
before we record it.
Uh, Fuck it. I'm here for it. But you know what? We have a great week in chapters to talk about. Well, okay. Let's be honest. Was it a great week? It was good. It was solid. It was a
It
guy.
was
We got a very
I.
solid week. You think it was
It was.
alright? Damn.
I mean, it was good. I ain't gonna hold you. It was actually really good. But when you're missing some of your favorites, it's a little bit more to be desired.
This. Okay. Let's really get to what we're talking about here. It's week one without Jujutsu Kaisen, and I'm sick.
Scratching
let's,
the
let's
neck like,
Bro,
I need that
I'm
fix.
fucking feeding.
So,
I'm fucking
Gege,
feeding right now,
you healed yet? You got your rest in? Like,
man. Yeah, for real, bro. Come back, man. Come back.
nah,
Hurry
but
up. Week one,
take
no
take your time,
jujutsu. I'm
take your
over
time.
it. Nah, don't, nigga. Don't take your time. Hurry the fuck back. Hurry the fuck back. Hit the James Harden. Hurry the fuck back. Come back too early, nigga. I don't care. We need you on the court. Nigga, we need you right
Niggas is
now.
scouting on the corner.
Nigga, man, I'm listen, bro. I'm gonna put some fucking spies on this nigga. I want to see what he's really doing. I know this nigga ain't doing shit. This nigga probably in the house playing Dance Revolution or some shit. He probably there. He ain't doing nothing. He's not doing
Oh
nothing.
my
He is
god.
fine. He is okay. Nah, man. I yeah. It's just no Jujutsu Kaisen is it's a hard adjustment right now. But rest up, bro. I know when you come back, it's gonna be bigger and better, as always. But nah, man, we got some. I'm not even gonna hate because Mashal got the front cover, and shout out to fucking Mashal. That's my shit right now.
Yeah, man. We gonna do a big talk through Mashal. I'm about to go back into it. I held off for a while, but now that we've actually like spoken about it a decent amount, I think it's time for like the big Mashal like discussion. So expect that coming soon.
Nah, it nah for real. I think that it is. I think it's time for it. I enjoy Mashal a lot. Obviously, I'm right now. It seems that Mashal and the Elusive Samurai right now are the two that Shonen Jump is really singing and getting behind. And Matsui might have another one with fucking Elusive Samurai. This week's chapter was crazy. Um, that I think. Listen, he already had a banger with Assassination Classroom. He's gonna have another one with this one. Keep playing around. But no, I think Marshall's great. I think one thing that I enjoy about it is that it does the OP character correct. Like it does, it does the OP character correct for the simple fact that they give Marshall a disadvantage. So if you don't really know about Marshall yet, it's about like it's easily a spin on Harry Potter. Like that's the best. It's like it really is manga Harry Potter with all the manga antics. It just think Harry Potter. Like it has the magic, it has the schools, you have the school rivalries, you have all this deeper, darker history in the magic world. You think about um so you have this kid named Marshall who has no magic and he ends up going to this school. But in that world, like people with no magic are killed. And it's pretty wild. That's
Kind
right.
of a
That's
spin
just a
on like
wild
Black
system.
Clover, where like Asa, he just like
Yeah.
he gets slandered a lot. Like, yeah, you got no magic. Like, you're a peasant. Get out of here. With Mash, it's
Yeah,
just
like
like
it really yeah, with Mash, they said fuck the whole peasant stuff. Like you don't even deserve to live if you have no magic type thing. Um so he has no magic, but he's like wildly fit and strong and physically superior to everybody else. So he makes up with having no magic of just being unreasonably strong, and it's hilarious because like I said, they give him a disadvantage of having no magic, but every time he goes against someone with magic, he like defeats them easily. Literally using the power of like sheer strength and physical ability. And I don't know. I think they just do that whole character right. I think that when you make a character so OP, like think of something like One Punch Man, it can be very hard because it's like, oh, they're gonna win, like regardless. And so when you do something like that, the people who are supporting and are around that character have to be much stronger. Um, for the story's sake, and not like stronger in terms of like actual power, but stronger in like you actually have to put some care into these side characters to make this story feel like it's worth reading. And from the side characters to just Marshall himself, it's just really good. I'm happy that they got that front cover. It's definitely worth it. I think the front cover is really cool too. It looks kind of like a Street Fighter spin type thing with the verses uh
hmm,
shit. So I fuck with Marshall. Yeah, that's a good one. But we're not here to talk about Marshall because AD,
what's
it's
up?
that time of the month, bro. It's,
It is that time of the month.
it's that time of the month. Comes every month. It is that time for really bad Dragon Ball Super writing and very surprisingly good Boruto writing. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
We need to have like a meter, bro. We need to have like
Dragon
a
Ball Super
which
writing
chapter was
fucking
better this
sucks.
month. Because there are times where we talk about these chapters and it's just like super.
Bro, they just go back and forth.
Super was actually good.
Oh my god, bro, Super's on a. I'm man, listen, Super is on a stink fest. I'm sorry, they're on a stink streak. They stink. I don't. I am not feeling this fucking granola fight.
I mean, they got to get through all the BS right now, bro. Like, I kind
But
of
that's
expected
what
all of this to
no, we
happen.
gotta quit making. No, we have to quit making that excuse for
No,
Dragon Ball
no,
Super.
bro.
I'm
It's just
sorry,
very
we have to
predictable,
quit.
bro. It's so predictable. We can't. It's predictable, bro. I'm sorry. Like, excuse me. All right, so
It's bro.
before we
Okay,
get, we got to
break
get
it
into
down
the
for the
rundown,
people.
bro.
Break it down for the
All right,
people.
all right.
Break it down for the people.
So if you remember from last chapter, last month, we had Goku and Vegeta pull up on Planet Cereal. They were commissioned by Oil and Maki to come fight Granola, and they were basically pit against each other. And you have Goku and Vegeta, going and fighting Granola, and Vegeta and Goku get separated. So the first round is okay. We got Granola versus Goku. Meanwhile, Vegeta is trying to figure out some clues about the planet, and he kind of sees like, oh shit, this is one of those planets that Frieza sent the Saiyans to go conquer because he sees one of the great apes feet, not feet, footprints in the crevice. And so now we're in this chapter. You get Goku continuing the fight, basically using Ultra Instinct Blue against Granola. They're flying through the forest, shooting blasts. Trying to outwit each other, just getting a feel for each other's power. And it's just a lot of that high action, Dragon Ball style fighting. Granola kind of surprises Goku at one point. He uses his cape to whip around while they're flying through the trees and like catch them by surprise and sends them flying. And they're just having like a big fight. It's nothing but the first half of this chapter is nothing but a straight brawl. Honestly, when we get the anime coming back, they have to do like a lot of this fight justice. Um, Especially because he kind of uses techniques like Moro, and so right now we see like Goku and Granola have like a small exchange after they have a little scrap, and you can start to understand Granola's abilities where he could see like your blood flow and blood movement based and see how your power works based on that. And so they have that little talk, still continuing the fight. Granola is trying to keep up with Goku, shoots beams at him. Meanwhile, Goku is basically using instant transmission to try to dodge through all of his attacks, and he has a point blank range Kamehameha that was actually kind of clean. But at the same time, Granola hits him in the neck and makes Goku lose power for like a hot second. So Vegeta is still trying to like assess the situation, and they have this conversation about my right eye can lock onto your vital points, Granola. And so Goku is just trying to figure out how to still use Ultra Instinct as a Super Saiyan. And it seems like Goku is still kind of holding back, but I don't know about that one, Chief. Because Goku
He
always be
is.
holding back, and they
Listen,
always
he
use that trope
was.
of like, oh yeah, I'm not using all of my power, man. I'm not using full power. It's the same thing. I got to see how this works out. And you know, to me, that's kind of lazy, but also like
Okay,
I expect
okay.
that
I'm,
from
I'm gonna
Goku.
stop you right here. I'm gonna stop you right here for the simple fact that everything you just said, you could put this same like all you need to do is switch your like Granola with just a different Dragon Ball villain. And it's the same shit. You're having this fight. Goku didn't use his full power. The villain
Yeah,
actually kind of started whooping Goku's ass a bit, and then Goku finally goes, "All right, you know what? I'm actually gonna get serious." And then now we're here. Like it's man. There's nothing about this that is giving me any. It's not doing anything for me. It's not doing a single thing for me.
I mean, I agree, but only because like this is the formula that Dragon Ball always works with. But I think in this case, like Goku is the one to fight first. So hopefully Vegeta coming up behind him does something, because we always see Vegeta get hosed. Like it's inevitable. Vegeta is gonna get hosed. But like that might come with like a caveat this time. Like Vegeta might actually beat Granola next month. Spoiler alert, like we don't even get to see Vegeta fight. We all we saw is Goku fight, and then like he gets kind of
I mean,
snuck and
I mean,
caught off by
it ends
surprise.
dumb too. And
Like
so Goku goes Ultra Instinct perfect, and then starts beating up Granola. So okay, so who we think is Granola, and then next thing you know,
yeah,
we figure out that Granola made a clone of himself and was
yeah,
like,
he
"Oh
split his
no, I
power.
actually." Yeah, he split his power, made a clone of himself, and was like, "Oh no, actually, I made this clone so I can reserve my power to fight Frieza." But pretty much like I guess I have to like fight you now because you guys are really strong. And he knocks out Goku. And now at this end we get this Vegeta. I mean, so Vegeta like figures out like the whole thing. Like Vegeta just randomly just is like, oh yeah, I have all this knowledge of this planet, and also it seems that we got played by Maki and Oil, and actually this planet is a planet that the Saiyans destroyed under Frieza's control and whatnot. So Vegeta just randomly pops up with all this knowledge. Right? He's just like, oh, actually, I know everything that's going on. It only took me 15 minutes to figure this all out.
You know what's the worst part about this though? It's like we as the reader knew about this like 3 to 4 months ago. So like Vegeta figuring all of this stuff out is like reiterating, like, bro, we already know this. Like the fact that you're discussing this with Goku right now and taking up at least like 5 pages of the manga is kind of unnecessary. Like I understand that you have to somehow get the characters to understand what's going on, but us as the readers already know what's happening. So I'm gonna need y'all to speedball through this, man. Like just a little bit
Man,
quicker.
it's whack. It's whack as hell. Granola's whack as hell. The cereal ends is whack as hell. Fucking Vegeta. Hey, Vegeta talking about genocide though at the end. That shit crazy. He was like, nah, fuck that. Like you the
Yeah.
last surviving. He was like, you the last surviving member. I'm about to kill all you. Like he said, fuck that whole. I mean, Vegeta, my dog. I mean, but I could already see I could already see the ass whooping coming 1,000 miles away. He's not gonna have his moment unless I mean I
He
don't know. His moment's gonna be he might show some emotion in terms of even so when they were training. You talk Beerus talked a lot about Vegeta having to let go of the past, and how the past like keeps him from really moving forward. And I think that Vegeta's moment in this is probably when he does actually let go of the past. He might even have a moment where he lets go of the whole Princess Saiyan shit. You know what I'm saying? Like having a
that's not
moment of
happening.
letting that go. I mean, that's what I mean. Listen, I would if they did that though, I would enjoy that more than anything else. At least it's something different. At least it's something out of the box. It's at least for them. At least it's something coming from left field, like in from them. So I wouldn't. I maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't. I would enjoy it though, but he's gonna have a moment where he has to kind of let go of shit. And I think that's gonna be his big moment. So whether it comes in a moment where he's like talking to Granola and forces Granola to come to their side and see that they're really not his enemy, or if it comes in a moment where he uses that to like kill Granola or destroy, like whatever it may be, he's gonna have this moment where he has to kind of let go of the past, and that point is gonna probably come somewhere. I just don't know how it's gonna come out and how it's gonna happen, but I think that's gonna be his moment. I mean, I still think he's gonna get his ass whooped though. It's not a Dragon Ball arc unless you usually get his ass whooped. That's really when the arc really starts.
Here's the thing.
After Vegeta's
I
first
agree with
ass
you.
whooping, that's when things really heat up.
That's sad because I see where you're coming from and I kind of agree with that, but also I don't think Vegeta is gonna directly lose to Granola. I think he's gonna win. They might give it the spin where he beats Granola, but he gets surprised by the heaters because they figured out the plan. So now I feel like that might be where the plot twist comes in. Like I can understand if Vegeta
Hey,
loses to
if the
Granola,
heaters
that's just
jump
you said the heaters
heaters
jumping
jump
him.
this nigga, I'ma die. Hell yeah, he gonna stomp that nigga out. If they stomp them niggas out, bro, that shit would be hilarious.
I'm I'm
It's
right
gonna
there
be
with
like
you on
that.
that,
Fight
bro.
back, nigga. Fight back. Fight back. Bro, they stomp they
Oh man.
yeah, it's gonna be like that. The last funny haha David skit ever. These niggas about to jump me.
Yup, me. Boop,
Stop,
there
man.
it is.
Stop, man. Yeah, that's me. There it is. That's exactly how it's gonna go too. There it
Oh
is. You
man.
gonna punch that man out. But I don't know, man. I'm gonna be real. Dragon Ball Super is in a tough spot for me right now. It's just there's nothing about it right now that is giving me any type of like, even like I said, even this fight is doing nothing for me. It's doing nothing for me. I think
Man,
it's pretty huff. It's pretty
I
Huffington.
I'm literally just waiting for Frieza to show up. That's it. I'm expecting the Frieza to show up by September. So that means for the next 2 months, it's still going to be trash chapters. So that's
I
how I
don't,
feel
man.
about
Let's
Superman
be
at the
real
moment.
though. Does Frieza really pull up? How does Frieza even know this shit's going on?
Well,
Like,
so
who
the thing
contacts
is,
Frieza and be like, "Hey, these niggas
the
is fighting"?
heaters, the heaters contact him because
But
remember they're
did
the
the
ones who.
heaters actually did they
So when
actually
you
have a
think about it,
contact at Frieza though?
yeah, yeah, because they've been making business moves with Frieza the whole time. So I'm pretty sure that they have some type of way to get in contact with Frieza, whether it's talking to Zuno. I think that's one of the questions that Oil and Maki did ask when they pulled up on Zuno. So I'm pretty sure there is some type of way to contact Frieza at some way. If not, he has like outposts with like all of his with his like army
Man,
across space. So I'm pretty sure that they
whatever.
have
Frieza.
some type of way to communicate with them. But that being said, I just want Frieza to pull up. Frieza pull up is a whole different ball game because that the story is actually moving.
Man, I don't know. I think if Frieza be using burners and shit, be changing his phone. Listen, bro, you can't have the same phone for too long. He a trapper.
Oh yeah,
Niggas let's
don't hit
forget
him on the
that.
next tail, man.
Niggas let's forget Frieza really El Chapo, nigga. Like, think about this. This nigga done escape. This nigga done escape death. This nigga done escape death. Like, bro, Frieza really El Chapo. You do not know, bro. Listen, y'all can't find this man. You cannot find this man. Um, but nah, so Super is whatever. Boruto though, I fucks with this Boruto chapter. Amato, a wild
Yeah,
nigga, bro. But I mean, we always had that suspicion of Amato. Amato be,
oh
he be
yeah,
a scheming ass nigga.
oh yeah. Amato is definitely scheming. Last chapter we had Boruto take the food pills to kind of help suppress the karma going throughout his body because he got possessed by what's his name, Momoshiki, back during the Jigen fight. So Naruto gave him the pills from Amato. We still don't know what they kind of do, but as far as he said, they kind of also work against people in the Hyuga clan who have the Byakugan. So make sure to not give them to his wife or his daughter. So only give them to Boruto. So he ate them. Then Boruto had a little fight with Kawaki and the rest of his crew, and Kawaki made a declaration that he's going to get stronger so that he doesn't have to, put anybody else in danger, especially Naruto. So we start off with this chapter, him having like a bad dream, Code choking this man out. Like he's trying to figure out like what's making you so special. Why is Jigen choosing you over me? Like why is Ishiki choosing you? And he does not understand. And Code is like, bro, I'm gonna just kill you. Like if you wasn't the chosen one, I'll murk you right now. And then Kawaki wakes up. He's in the hospital with Amato and I forgot her name. I forgot old girl name, but
Isn't
she's
yeah,
basically
she
Amato's
is
assistant.
assistant. Yeah.
Yeah. So Amato is right here just saying, you still having one of those dreams about code, like,
He
um,
said code haunting this nigga. He said the fact that he knew too, he was like code, he was like, yeah, that nigga like fucking you up in your head. Like, he all up in your head. And this boy waking up with night sweats.
yeah,
Oh my
but he's
god.
also,
Cole living in this nigga head rent free right now.
oh, that's big facts. That's so sad, bro.
Kawaki a
Uh,
scarred nigga, man. That nigga needs some therapy.
the fact
Everybody
that
keep talking to this nigga about nah, everybody keep talking about this nigga about the karma and the code and fighting and all this shit. Like, bro, get this nigga some mental health help. Like, this nigga is traumatized. This nigga has issues. Kawaki,
exactly, bro.
bro, they need to put that man in a day treatment program. Like, 6 weeks of nothing but extensive around the clock care,
Rehabilitation.
meetings, rehabilitation, meditation, all of that. Like, my boy need to get himself centered right now. Y'all keep trying to throw this man in the heat of battle. He over here, he can't even sleep at night. Kawaki
I'm
fucked
saying,
up.
man.
Kawaki got
Like Amato
PTSD,
even
bro.
sitting here like, bro, like even though you got rid of the karma, you still a vessel, my nigga. You still got that imprinted into you. Like even though Ishikyu's soul may have been extinguished, but it doesn't change the fact that you're his vessel, bro. Like you were once this man's like next reincarnation, and Kawaki just not hearing that. He don't want to believe it. He jacked up Amato on the wall. I'm like, damn, bro. Like he ain't doing nothing but spitting facts, bro. He ain't doing nothing but spitting facts. Are you really upset at
Nah,
your doctor right now? Like,
Amato know how to get under that nigga's skin though. Amato's one like he a weird ass adult because he really do like he like fucking with these kids, bro. Like Amato low key kind of like he be on this weirdo stuff. Now I'm not like it's just like why are you antagonizing this little nigga, bro? Why are you
yeah, man.
antagonizing him right now? Listen, Amato a asshole. Amato's like that, that one family member that just knows, one of them older family members that just know how to get under your skin, just consistently does it.
Yeah,
Like one of them
he
older
just be
cousins
reading.
just be
He just be reading the fuck out this nigga, bro. Like, yeah, nah. I see how to get by you, my guy. Like but he's sitting here while Kawaki hasn't posted up, and he's like, the idea that you had with Boruto to like extinguish code isn't bad, but there's a fatal flaw. You're just assuming that. So, even if you succeed, you can't have Boruto resurrect until like the karma completely goes through his body. So right now they're going through two different types of plans. One is having Boruto kind of suppress the karma, and the other one is having him actually be possessed and reincarnate himself. So like they're going to eventually clash with code at some point. Like that's inevitable the way that this is going. Now they're going through a different plan. You just need and they're trying to figure out how to get what's the next steps basically. So Amato comes up with this plan, and he's like, there is a way to get you more power, but I don't know if you're gonna go for it. Like, you can't be a pussy on me. You know what I mean? Like that there is a way, but you got to take it for yourself,
nigga
and
scheming,
it's
bro.
basically a new karma, and it's only going to be a weapon. Like it's not going to do anything with repossession. You don't have to worry about any of that extra stuff. It's literally just going to be power, straight power. And if you hear somebody say that to you, what's your first reaction?
The niggas is like, pretty much is like, nigga, you're just telling me if someone came up to me and was like, listen, your ass needs to get possessed again to get stronger, but it's not like you getting fully possessed. Your ass just needs to get strong. Like he'll give you the same power, it just wouldn't be possessed. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll probably take that deal.
I mean, because you
I'll
might end
take
up
that
like,
deal.
because on one hand you might end up like Kafka in Kaiju. Like we gonna get to that in the next part, or you could kind of be like Shigaraki. You know what I mean? And well, they kind of the same thing in a sense. Because if you let like the
That
power
sounds like
take
a shit.
over you, and if you let the power take over you, and you just like become enthralled with all of that, you know what I mean? Like, what happens then?
So pretty much there's a possibility of like the power actually taking over, like you not being able to control it, but it controlling you type thing
Yeah,
situation.
yeah. Versus a person controlling you.
I mean, I ain't a bitch, so I mean, my power ain't gonna take over me. Oh, I'm,
I'm built different.
I'm built different, nigga. Hey, nigga. Hey, listen. Sorry about nigga. Hey, listen. Sorry about Kawaki, but nigga, I'm built different. Nigga, hell yeah, I'm taking that deal. I'm punching holes through walls
um,
just cause. I'm punching buildings down, bro. The hell? Give me that type of power? Shit, I'm wilding out. That's me all day.
oh
Hell
man.
yeah, I'm taking that. Oh hell yeah, I'm taking that deal. Oh man, if I could just have just the power, none of the extra shit. Hell yeah. Quacky is listen, bro. He ain't really trying to win right now. That's really what it is. He trying to get it,
Not
trying to do it by he's trying to, listen, a little
he trying to play
PEDs
by the
never
rules, man.
listen, a little PEDs never hurt nobody, bro. Come on. How you think Mark McGuire hit 70 home runs? How you think, you know what I'm saying?
He ain't trying to have no
How you think A
asterisk
Rod
by
got
his
to
name at the
600
end
home
of the
runs?
at the end of his career, bro. He ain't trying to have no
Man, fuck
asterisk
that
on his
shit.
name.
Hey, listen. The check's still cleared though, right?
I don't know.
Check still cleared.
I don't know, man.
You can't take away the home runs. You can't take it away. I don't give a fuck the asterisk, bro. You can't take away the home runs. You can't take them
Right now, he
away.
ain't got no home
Listen, look,
runs.
that's why you need to take them PEDs. That's why you got to take the what? That's why you need to take them. Kawaki really not trying to win, bro. Listen, a little HGH. Listen, LeBron takes HGH. He
By
just didn't take it
any
this season.
means.
Y'all telling me LeBron doesn't take HGH, bro? Whatever. Like you know that nigga
I'm
does.
not hearing this. We not finna do this for LeBron, bro. LeBron is definitely
LeBron
hit
don't
different.
because he's a lab rat. Nigga got the HGH in his
No.
goddamn system. He just got premium. He playing for PRM high strength HGH though. Like that nigga pay a top dollar. Like he's not getting no mid ass HGH. Like that's Kawaki's not getting no mid ass HGH either. He got like the premium shit put on the table for him. He trying to pass it up. That's
Nah, bro.
100% raw human growth hormones right there, bro.
Nah. I feel like Amato
Untouched,
did some
uncut,
experimenting.
bro.
Nah, Amato definitely did some work with that. He had a Orochimaru in the lab and like,
Now you talking about? You say
we
it's
about
cut
to
with
work it.
fentanyl. Yeah, you got the HGH with the fentanyl. Oh damn,
Yeah,
that's you
nah,
might be
bro.
stepped on. I mean that's also a thing too. You can't really trust Amato. Amato's he's
Exactly.
scheming ass nigga, so he might give you some stepped on work, but he also might give you some kill. You know that's an issue. Like it's kind of like you got to take that 50-50 chance. Like you gonna take it? I don't know.
That's where
I mean, you can.
Kawaki is at right now, though. That's where he
Nah,
is, bro.
Kawaki just moody, bro. They you know what I'm saying? Like they need
Bro, he ain't
like
never took
Kawaki.
drugs. He a crackhead nigga. He ain't never took no drugs, bro.
You ever took no drugs, man? I mean,
That man about like
I
13
mean
years
that's
old, bro. Like he ain't never took
only what
nothing.
they do
The
is
most he took is like a little ibuprofen, bro. Like
that Kawaki look like one of them punk rock straight edge niggas. So you might be right. I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know. He moody though. I mean, but Boruto, Naruto, they love them moody ass characters. They love them some, love them some little goth emo niggas sitting in the back, but not the cool ones. Like Kawaki's not like the goth nigga that listens to Paramore. He's like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's the like weird goth nigga that says like poetry and shit, that speaks in prose and all that. That's the type of nigga he is. But man, whatever. We got to get to the real niggas here though, because that code niggas. Yeah, let's get to the real niggas.
like meanwhile, as he's walking out, Ada's listening in because she got the clairvoyant eye, and we get the name of her eye. It's called the Senringan. But she's listening in, and she's like, he really cares for the Hokage. Like she might be kind of endeared to Kawaki. He might have a little, little play action coming in.
That nigga's selling no
Um,
deal.
I don't know, man. We're not gonna get into that. But right now, Ada is just listening and kind of feeling for the kid, and Code is like, nah, like I'm only after these guys. Like I gotta kill everybody who killed my god. So like Hokage, he gotta go. Boruto, he gotta go. Kawaki might stay alive. Like out of respect for Ada, but everybody else, they gotta get they off. They gotta get out of here.
Hey, Code a real nigga, bro. Code really live by code. Now fuck with that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bro. I like his fit too, bro. Like
Oh, the fit's nasty. The fit's nice. Like, nah, I love how
yeah,
Cole was like, man, listen,
yeah.
I'll let your little boyfriend ass nigga live. He was like, oh, my some niggas dead. He was like, fuck out of here. He's like, that's why I can't budge on this. He's like, I'm letting one nigga live. You know I want to kill that nigga too. He was like, you know I want to kill that nigga too. He was like, but I gotta, you know what I'm saying? He was like, but I gotta let him live because I got respect for you. But like, he was like, you know what? I'm not gonna. If I gotta let him live, everybody else they have to die. Like there's no other way. I'm letting that slide. Like all of them gotta go.
Yeah. So meanwhile, you have like Bug, the old guy who was the caretaker for Ada, trying to really get them up out of here because he don't want no problems. He don't want no smoke. If they stay there any longer, they gonna cause him some trouble. And he's like, bruh, like, what is it gonna take for y'all to just leave? Like, I don't even want to be a part of this. And Ada's like, no, don't even worry about it. Just go ahead and pull me up one more.
This nigga giving alcohol to minors. He's strong hold though. Oh,
I don't
shit.
even think she's a minor. I
Yeah.
don't think they're minors. They got to be at least 18. At least 18.
Nah, I don't know. I
Um,
mean, it's still minor, nigga. Damn, they're not 21.
I'm gonna look it up after this.
Where 18-year-olds drinking at? Other than Wisconsin, you can drink at 18 in Wisconsin if you're present with a 21-year-old.
Everywhere on every college campus.
That's true. That's true. That's true. I mean, Poppy at the
Oh
fucking
man.
corner store, this nigga was selling me swishers at like 15, so I know it's probably fucking easy to get goddamn liquor underage. She got that. She got that McLovin. She got that McLovin
Niggas
ID
getting four locos.
for locos.
That's what
Yeah,
they sipping on.
she got that McLovin ID. Nah, that's funny as hell. But nah, I like this whole little. I don't know. I'm just enjoying this in Baruto because you could just. I don't know. It's a lot of just internal strife that you can see with these characters, and like even with Kawaki shit, like he has to battle like this urge. Like, damn, do I get this power back? Like, everyone kind of has their own personal battle going on right now, and I'm enjoying that and how they're kind of weaving it all together. It's great. Like even with this code thing, like he's like, bro, like they killed my god pretty much. He was like, bro, this is it's deeper than rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you look at what's her name again?
Ada.
Ada, yeah, and then you kind of look at Ada, her whole thing is starting to her own motives are starting to seep out. I don't know. I'm just enjoying where this story is going. And then also, bro, we got introduced to a fucking monster. Shout out to Damon.
Yeah, Damon, her other night. So so they still having the conversation in the bar, and Code is like, "So what happens if you find yourself alone with Kawaki and he tries to kill you?" And then she's like, "I'll introduce you to my other night." Kind of cuts back to Kawaki for a quick second. He's walking through the city, and he's really dwelling on all of this stuff. He's dwelling on the dream, what Amato said. Shikadai tries to say what's up to him in the street, and this nigga has an outburst. Like
Telling you,
he just really just
fucking moody
in his
boy.
head, bro.
Goddamn.
Living in his head rent free, bro.
Fucking that nigga up, bro. He booty and just emotional.
Yeah.
You need to get
And
yeah.
rumors is spreading, like folks is hearing about what's going on, bro. Like,
Maybe Maya is good for this nigga. Maybe he does need to just link up with Maya. He needs some cheeks. Man. That's what he need. And goddamn, yeah. He need on some other shit, bro. Crybaby ass niggas, man. Telling you, bro, but I mean, Bronto, they love them
yeah,
moody ass niggas. Once again, they love them. Like, these are the characters that they just fucking live for. Any character they can have to
yeah,
be some emotional emo ass nigga where he has to go search for power. Damn, this nigga really is having his Sasuke story. I am really now just putting this together. He is having his Sasuke story. If he does,
yeah, man,
if he runs
yeah,
off,
man.
I quit.
So here's the thing: Boruto starts off with Kawaki versus Boruto, and like they're already kind of like in their teens, like Shippuden Naruto. So I mean,
This nigga
like
runs off, I'm
it's
done.
kind of heading in that direction.
Yeah.
It's kind of heading in that direction. I don't know if Boruto runs off or Kawaki runs off, but we're getting to that point at
Somebody's
some
about to
point.
run off. I'm gonna be
Um,
sick. They really are just like, you know what? We're gonna tell the
mhm.
damn. See, I start praising it, and then I start thinking more, and then now I'm about to start bashing it again. Let's get to David.
But see, here's the thing: they're laying it out. At least they're laying it out better than Super does. That's all I'm saying. Like I could respect how they're doing because they're leaving a little bit more to be desired. They're leaving stuff to the imagination so you can piece out. Oh shit, how is this gonna go?
I mean, yeah, I'll say that they're definitely leaving more to the match. They're leaving things on more of a cliffhanger. They're leaving things a little bit more kind of in a suspenseful feel of things. But I don't know, like once you start seeing the connections between the news like this and I think that also the issue is too is that naturally if you've read Naruto you're naturally going to start drawing comparisons and seeing the similarities between characters so they're not especially when you introduce an all new cast it's not like the thing with Super is this has been the same characters since the fucking beginning pretty much so you're very used to their their ways and how they do things. I mean, this you have newer characters, and obviously you're gonna have them have slightly different personalities. But you once you start drawing those comparisons and seeing even them going through the same kind of trials that a character in the previous series is going through, you're kind of just like, oh damn, like are they gonna do the same thing, or are they gonna how are they gonna handle kind of this new character being in this same situation? Like how are they gonna react differently? How are they gonna do this? Um, I mean that is what right now is giving it the edge in terms of its like writing. Even though it may feel the same, it's like okay, at least we're playing with different pieces here. So we are able to see like okay, how can this situation play out different?
Yeah. We even get to the point where even after Kawaki leaves, you have Amato and his assistant Kake trying to discuss what Amato means about giving Kawaki this new power. And Kake is trying to figure out what does he mean and trying to like get her little spy on, you know what I'm saying, trying to weave information out like but
Let's try to probe
she's
this
terrible.
nigga.
She's terrible at bargaining, bro. She's terrible at all of it, bro.
She sucks, bro. Oh my gosh, what a horrible informant. My God, dog. You set nobody up. You're setting nobody up, bro.
Yeah.
It's a spot your scam from a mile away, bro. She sucks. She put the
Yeah,
wrong nigga. She
man.
put the wrong person in the field.
Hey man, she got it. She. Here's the thing. It's a growing experience. You know, she got to get scammed a couple of times. You got to get scammed a
It's
couple
a
of times,
growing
bro. You got to get
experience.
scammed just a
She about
little
to
bit,
lose
and
her
then have
life.
somebody be like, "Hey, bro, like this is why this happened. Like you got to read. You got to read the room."
Man, this nigga Amato called her stupid. Amato called her stupid. He said, "You're either really smart or you're really stupid." He was like, "Listen, ain't no, it's a 50-50 toss up."
Because
They made the decision
it's the
for her for
funny
the next
it's really
page. He was
funny
like, "Nah,
because
you're
you know
stupid." I was
there
like,
there
"Man,
are a
nah."
lot of honest folks, especially in like Naruto. If you think about where Naruto came from, it was just like you have a respect for people trying to get information out of somebody, to be honest. But like
These niggas is supposed to, hey, these niggas is supposed to be ninjas. These niggas is supposed to be ninjas, bro, and they suck at spying. Like that shit don't make no sense. How the fuck are you supposed to be a ninja and you fucking suck? Like, isn't that
this
like a
this stopped
core
being
thing of
about
being
ninjas,
a
bro. This
fucking
is
ninja? Is stealth? She's unstealthy as hell. She's shooting in
this
broad
is
daylight.
CSI Konoha, bro. Like they
CSI.
got computers now. They got like detection equipment.
See, that's another thing too that be pissing me
It's
off.
built different
That's
now.
another thing too that be pissing me off about Naruto. Like, how y'all got all this technology and shit, and you niggas still wearing like wooden sandals? Like, they got no sandals with no tech. There's no like, they ain't no none of that shit. No fly knit. They
I
don't got no fly
mean,
knit sandals. No to make them lighter. Like these niggas still be rocking.
they still working on it. They just built a machine gun out of like what they called it, like a fire jutsu minigun, like way back. I remember that, bro. Like they just now getting all of this good equipment. They just built trains. They're working on like
Man, these niggas got they got no Healy tech. They got no goddamn
this man say
they got no goddamn bubble jackets. No Adidas boost on the goddamn sandals, bro. They can't even be cozy while you fucking running around in the forest chasing niggas. Like you still gotta wear it.
they finna have
That's what I'm
motorbikes, bro.
saying.
I'm telling you.
All right, man. We
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
getting
No, no, no.
we keep
Yeah.
diverting, but we gotta quit diverting from the real goat here, Damon.
I'm
We
saying, bro,
talk
we,
about
we, we go in order.
the
We just had to go in order real quick just to like play it up. Like, all
oh
right,
man.
so
We gotta end on Damon because I'm the
yeah.
double Boruto for the day.
Yeah. So we go back. We cut back to Ada and Code and Bug. They go to the chamber where Damon is at. And she explains that he's the only other person who is capable of killing Ada, but not in Otsuki. I can never pronounce that properly, but Otsuki. So they open up the chamber and nobody's in there looking around. Ada is the only person who notices like what's going on. All of a sudden, Damon on the back of Code's back, about to murk this nigga, and he's
He's like,
like,
you got this nigga in a goddamn chokehold of death right now.
Hey, bro, he hits the little brother like, "You my sister, new man." Like,
Hell yeah, that's the first question that come out of his mouth. This nigga says, "Where you from? What set you bang? You messing with my sister?" Like he started asking this man. He was like, "Who the hell is you, bro?" Like he was like, "Man, I ain't playing no games." And I mean, and then it gives the warning too. She's like, "Hey, yo, and we
don't.
figure out very soon why she gives the warning.
He's
And
like,
she's pretty much
don't
like,
touch
"Hey,
him,
yo,
don't."
chill. Like, don't attempt to kill this nigga at all. Like, just let him chill." And she's like, "Yo, Damon, like he's straight." She's like, "Damon, he's straight. Like, Damon, he cool." He's like, "Okay, cool." He was like, "You fuck around with my sister, though, I'm gonna kill you."
Yeah, Cole got friend zoned.
They did. Cole did. I mean, Cole can probably get out the friend zone anytime you want though. Kawaki gonna fumble it anyway, so Cole's just waiting for that moment. Cole gonna dirty mac this nigga.
Watch Boruto pick up the bag.
Hell no, nigga Boruto.
Boruto get played, bro. Boruto is the Hokage son. He the richest kid in the whole city. Come on
Nah,
now.
he only got game because he rich, or he ain't got no game because he got game.
Ah, nah, bro. He got some slight, bro. Shout out to my man
Whatever.
Boruto. But anyway, you got some guards coming in, and they see that the cyborgs are free, and Bug tries to give them the warning, like, "Hey, yo, y'all might want to leave because y'all gonna die. Like, don't even try nothing." Like, and they kind of see like Bug as a hostage, but they're trying. They gotta save him. Like, that's their job. That's their duty. So Code looks at him. Not Code. Damon looks at him. One dude puts up his gun, and all of a sudden his face gets blown off, and it's like, what? What the fuck just happened? Another dude pulls out his axe. Next thing you know, axe is in his head. Like, what's going on? And Damon's just laughing at these niggas just dying, like just off at all of these niggas. He even drop kicks one dude and leaves the last one to get his own head cut off. He ain't even pull the sword out all the way. Like,
Damon a goddamn beast, bro. And then we figure out that his power is pretty much like if you attack him with an intent to kill, however you pretty much envision killing him, that's how you end up dying. So he like reverses your attack on you and your intent to kill onto yourself, which first of all is a cold fucking power. Secondly, this nigga, I don't. It's only because his name is Damon, but he gives me Damian Wayne vibes. Shout out to the goat Robin, just because he seems like a little asshole. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And I fuck with that. I fuck with Damon, bro. I fuck with him. I fuck with him laughing at these, like finding joy in killing these niggas too. He was just like giggling about that shit,
yeah, man. That man is a walking Uno reverse card.
bro. He really is. It's cold, bro. Damon really that deal. I fuck with Damon. I can't wait for Damon to kill one of. I hope Damon kills somebody in the village.
Oh,
I
I
hope he kills.
expect it to come because ain't nobody gonna understand his power at all. The only person who might is Kawaki or Amato. Those are the only two who I expect to like at least understand.
Hey, Amato gonna be shook when these little cyborgs pull up and look this man in the eye. He might piss his pants. Amato gonna drop that cigarette out his mouth, drop on the floor. Pee on himself. Say funny. Nah, but now Boruto is good this month though. I banged with it. It was a lot
Yeah,
of fun stuff, a lot of fun things. Let's get into these last two chapters that we want to talk about.
yeah,
We can kind of speed run through Kaiju
yeah.
because it wasn't much happening. Last time we talked about it, Kafka got, he was locked up. He had to meet the head honcho, and the head honcho was like, "Yeah, fuck all this whole talking shit.
Yeah.
Like we about to fight."
He pretty much is trying to like test out Kafka's will. Is he really a kaiju? If he's not, then I'm about to off you right now type deal. But Kafka lets the kaiju take him over. So at this point,
I mean, okay, but like, are we surprised though? Because the general was whooping his ass, and like you got to remember that their weapons, their like special grade weapons, are all made from
yeah,
kaiju's. Um, and the general, his weapon is made from
kaiju number two.
yeah, kaiju number two is like the second strongest or like the strongest fucking kaiju to ever so like he's like the only person with the power to wield it. So you really get this battle which is like kaiju number 8 versus kaiju number 2, like this big slugfest. and Kafka loses it, and he was getting his ass whooped though, and he kept trying to know. He's like trying to battle himself. He's trying to like fight without using his powers, and pretty much on his brink of death, the kaiju takes over for a bit.
Yeah. And so you have that battle. Kafka is trying to, regain control and or at least speak to number 8 to tell him to stop because at this point, Kaiju number 8 is really starting to dive into the general, and you see what's her
Yeah,
name?
tables turned on that man.
Kikoru about to like lose her dad in front of her and just swinging this man around. He just has this whole flashback about what she says to Kafka is like, if you're really another kaiju, like just out here trying to kill, like harm humanity, I'm gonna end up killing you. And she knows that he's a good person, so she still wants to believe in this man. So it's like, all right, like he's still fighting with the kaiju with him, and he at one point he does rip free, but then the kaiju eats him again, and it's like, damn, bro, like how did that happen? Like you really about to take this
Ate that
L?
nigga legs and everything.
All of a sudden this man is about to put the finishing blow on the general, bro.
Punches himself in the heart,
Took his own heart.
or punch himself in the core, right? Because
Yeah,
like that's where all kaiju's. Yeah, I mean, shout out to, and also shout out to him. The power of love.
yeah, man.
His little love interest. That drew him back. No, it was fun. I mean, kaiju is very entertaining. Is very. I mean, it's high action. It's been nothing but high action, pretty for the most part. Yeah, I mean, it was a fun few chapters. This kind of drew out a little longer than I thought. I kind of thought this was gonna be over last chapter.
I
I
mean,
didn't think they're gonna like
because
make this like some real long ass battle.
you got to think about it though. It comes out like last week was the break week, not this past week, but the chapter before it was a break week,
Yeah,
so they didn't have a chance to like wrap it up like they could have. But I think this week we're gonna get the wrap up. So I expect them to have like the full cooldown moment. Kafka probably gonna be like passed out on the ground, and they gotta like resuscitate him, and the general is gonna have that talk in his head like, he's not that bad of a person. Go heal him right away. And his daughter might come down and like check up on everything. You know what I mean? Like take
Jenna really can't say shit. That boy slumped. That boy punched that nigga into the wall. He was about to end that man. Man had his life was flashing before his eyes.
that man could
You
not
gonna have
cash
to
out on
get
his life insurance, bro. Like
man. That boy
he didn't get a chance to
Kafka was about
retire.
to
He had 2 more years.
Kafka was about to get that nigga a shit bag. That shit was crazy. Nah, man, Kaiju was good though.
Yeah,
And all right, let's end this with some My Hero. Cause we getting some negative Deku.
yeah, man.
I'm fucking. I can't. I am so happy that my boy is finally here. Look at my son is finally here.
Yeah,
He
man.
said, "Fuck all the bullshit." He was like, "Man, look," he told All Might, you're dead weight." He said, "Nigga, go back home." He was like, "Nigga, I'm straight."
Yeah,
He said,
man.
"That McDonald's." He said, "That Wendy's fofo is holding me down. I don't need your home cooked meals right now." So that $5 Taco Bell box is holding me down right now. He said, "Fuck all the other shit." He said, "Nigga, look, I got shit to do."
Man. All right. Last chapter, he had the whole conversation with All for One inside of that mansion in the woods, and All for One, being the menace that he is, blows up the whole mansion. So now we have the aftermath, and we have the hero sitting in this warehouse, talking about how they barely escaped that explosion. But all of the stuff that was inside that mansion was destroyed without a trace, and so they're trying to still get information from Lady Naga, but she's kind of weak right now. They don't even know how she's alive. So they're just like trying to figure out the next steps about how to deal with One for All for One, and Deku. And even the public is trying to like figure out what to do, because the cops they have their own problems to deal with, and they're trying to like figure out what can they do, who can they call upon, because people are starting to quit. Even one of the first heroes that we see, the construction dude, that man took off all of his gear and just went back to like a normal regular everyday life. Like it was kind of crazy to see even he quit, and he was one of the people who was always on the front lines that we see like from the beginning. So like there's just a whole lot of negativity going on. Like all the law and order is gone in the world. The power is unchecked in the streets. And so, like, if people find out the truth about One for All, Deku is going to be the one just like always in the negative action. Like, no matter where he goes, he's
Hey,
just
the fact that these niggas be snitching after they fucking leave is so whack. Hey, Heroes is whack.
yeah, man.
Like every day, you just figure out how Heroes is just whack, bro. And maybe they
Here's the
do need
thing,
to
bro.
get. Maybe they do
Have
need
you
to
ever quit a
die.
job and then, like, when you get your new job, you start to explain why you quit your old job?
No, I've never done that to a job. Okay, yes, I have. I've definitely talked shit about an old job at a new job, but
Oh man.
it's not the point here. These niggas is like tattletelling, like secret ass information. Like these niggas is on some like heroes are hoes, bro. Like I'm really convinced that heroes are some hoes. Like every time, every chapter, I'm just thinking, damn, this nigga all for one is right. This nigga might be right,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. And that's been the whole contention. It's like you don't want to side with that man, but as they get into it, the more negative stuff gets, the more that people's lives are really put on the line. Like,
Bro, like I said, every time a hero retired, they just be snitching. They just be leaking information. Niggas turn to chatty patties every time they quit being a hero. Damn, heroes turn to superhead, bro. Nigga, like heroes are current Steffens, dog. The niggas say, "Fuck it, I'm done. I'm about to go fucking do a tell-all book, nigga. What y'all want to know? What type of freaky shit y'all want to know?"
I'm done.
Damn,
And at
bro.
that moment, Endeavor, no, at that moment, Hawks gets a text from uh All Might saying that Midoriya caught another villain and just immediately just caught this nigga. Like, ran in the spot, caught this man with the black whip. Dark Deku is menacing, bro. Dark
My
Deku.
nigga turned into fucking Batman. I fuck with it. That nigga
Yeah,
Ben
man.
Affleck Batman right now. That nigga about to start shooting people.
And he's literally just going out catching all of these villains and like saying, "Hey, he ain't got no intel. Just be careful. Just be careful, All Might." And All Might sitting there like, "Hey, bro, just wait a minute, bro. You don't want no lunch, bro? Like, stop to
This
eat for a
nigga, this
second, my
nigga
guy."
Deku,
Like,
this nigga Deku shitted on that nigga too. He was like, "Nigga, I'm fucking just as powerful as you were at 100% plus some because I got that damn recoil boost." Like he was like, "Bro, your ass is whack. Like, fuck out of here with the dumb shit." He was like, "Man, get out of here."
man, this is a whole 180 from chapter one Deku, bro. Like, when you see Deku, he even has the flashback to the what is it, the sports festival, and he's like, "Bro, I need you to tell the world that I am here." And now that he's at this point, and he's at 100%, and he's off, like, trying to protect the world and keep him out of harm's way, and now that he has off one, even All Might is kind of shook. He's like, "Bro, you don't even look back at me. Like, at one point, I was the person in your vision, but now you don't even try to look back just to see what's going on." And you know, All Might is really like Deku's father figure. We still ain't seen
Yeah,
Deku's
but
father.
yeah. Hey, listen, I don't
Father's Day
know.
done passed by. All Might,
Hey, listen,
All Might trying to be a
I
father,
might
bro.
start buying into the I might start buying into the theory that this nigga all for one, this nigga Deku dead. I might start buying into that theory. See, listen, is it all for one this nigga dad or this nigga dad just really did not care? This nigga dad was like, man, fuck this kid.
I wouldn't be against it because we did find out who Yuji's mom was, so it's like it's kind of I'm not against a villain being our hero's parent. That's all I'm saying.
And was Yuji's mom really a villain? She just misunderstood.
Yeah, she was Kenjaku, the dude that possessed Geto in them.
She's just misunderstood.
Bro, you don't see the stitches? All right, I'm gonna show you the
I
picture later.
know. I'm just saying. She's just misunderstood. She ain't really a
My ass, nigga.
villain. No, man, my hero. She's just a misunderstood woman, bro. That's it. That's it. Took a real took a
Oh
took a
man.
real nigga like Yuji's dad to hold her down. Real nigga, real dad shit. You know what? Fuck it. We talked about my hero. Let's get into a quick before we
No,
leave.
wait. We at least got to mention Stain
Okay, yeah,
because
yeah.
Stain was ducked off while they had the whole conversation.
Stain was there. You know, he lurking. Stain might. I don't know. If Stain gonna try to swing on this nigga or not. Maybe he gonna die.
That last panel with Deku looking that menacing with the black whip. I don't know, Chief.
They said this nigga was caked up with blood. I mean, Deku been beating the shit out these villains. Deku been putting hands on niggas, bro. Oh, this nigga Deku been putting hands on niggas. Oh, I cannot believe this. I
Talk to my
cannot
nigga
believe it.
Deku nice.
Oh man, I can't even talk crazy about this nigga no more. That's crazy. He done took a complete 180. Dark Deku code. His brain finally broke. I'm happy. I'm happy that he's finally getting in touch with his negative side. Him and Bakugo might be friends now. Now Bakugo gonna hit that nigga with the Soldier Boy. Be like, "Nigga, you stole my whole flow, word for word, bar for bar." Like, oh, now you would have started killing and murdering and beating niggas up. Like, nah, bro, you was on this whole love and light shit, and now look at you. You done came to the dark side.
Nah, Bakugo gonna be clean. Bakugo gonna be the savior.
Man,
He gonna be the bright one.
he gonna be the one to pull Deku back into reality. Tell that nigga to chill out.
Nah, that's gonna be Ochako.
Hell nah, shit.
You know the power of love, man.
Bro, he don't man. Deku ain't worried about her.
All right, we will see. We will see.
It's gonna be
Right now,
Bakugo, bro.
negative Deku
It's
is
gonna be
right now. Negative Deku is on
it's
another
gonna
one.
be Bakugo, bro. He has more respect for Bakugo than he does Ochako. That's the wild shit. Ochako just like this nigga. But he actually he
Oh,
got like he got
mm.
like real respect for fucking Bakugo. Like Bakugo's like a nigga to him. He's like, yo, listen, like Bakugo low key is big homie. Not even All Might. Bakugo his big homie. Bakugo's the one that gave him his put on.
Yeah, but then he wanted to beat Bakugo ass to show him like, hey, bro, you was the big homie, but like I'm stepping with you. I'm stepping ahead of you, my nigga. Like
Yeah,
you ain't
nigga.
finna count me
This
out no
nigga
more.
need multiple quirks to get better than my nigga Bakugo. Let's not talk. Let's not talk too crazy now.
Cause he ain't have no quirk. What do you mean?
He,
We not
he
finna do that.
needed
We
multiple
not finna
though.
do
He
that.
couldn't do it with just off. He couldn't do it with
He
just
did.
a power up.
He didn't know he had multiple. We ain't figure out he had multiple until like 2 weeks ago in the anime.
Okay, and all I'm saying is that like beforehand, when he had one, when it was 1v1, you got his ass whooped. And now that it's like 4 against 1, like obviously he's gonna win now. You got like 80 powers.
You can't blame him for that. He didn't know.
I'm not blaming him. I'm not saying it's his fault. I'm just saying though, like this nigga needed a whole bunch of boosts to just beat this nigga ass. He gonna like if him and Bakugo fought now, he's definitely beating Bakugo's ass. Not beating his ass,
I
but
mean, of
I think
course,
he'll
I would
win.
like to see them like have a 1v1. Aizawa stare both of them down so they neither one of them could use a
Oh, I'm
weapon.
sure. Oh, bro, Bakugo beating the brakes off that boy. If they had to go straight hands, no quirks. Oh, Bakugo putting that man in the dirt. Oh, Bakugo gonna punch that nigga out. It's gonna look like one of them junior high fights, bro. When you were like, "Yo, this nigga really might like one of them lunchtime." Like, damn, like you can't even come back to school after that. Like, you got to transfer. Deku got to transfer if they fall 1v1 straight hands. Deku gotta have to go
Oh
to another
man.
school. He gonna have to go to what was it? The school on the east, UA on the west, or whatever that school is on the east. He gonna have to go over there. He gonna have to get in that military uniform shit. Hell no.
I'm dead.
Hell no, bro. Bio beat the brakes on them. They fought straight hands. It wouldn't even be fair. That shit would be crazy. Like it wouldn't be fair to the point where Deku would probably use a power. Like he would be getting his ass whooped that much, or it's like he got to use a weapon. Like
Here's the thing. I don't think Bakugo has ever actually like fought somebody like straight hands without using like his power. Like all of his abilities are based like using projection, like propelling
bro,
himself with the explosion.
that nigga
So I
Bakugo
don't even
be
know if he got
that
real
nigga
hands.
Bakugo.
I don't even know he got real
Oh
hands.
wow,
That's the thing.
you testing my homies? You testing his gangster? Let's get man shit.
All I'm saying
Did
is
you
at
not see,
least Deku had to learn how to fight. Deku had to learn how to fight.
bro? Bakugo, if they do straight hands, Bakugo is beating his ass. Did you see the type of household Bakugo grew up in? His mama was whooping his ass. That nigga Bakugo probably been in the field since he was like a man. He been hopped off the porch. Deku just get man. Deku group man. Hell nah, bro. They go straight hands, man. Bakugo is punching that nigga out. Yeah,
I don't know,
yeah.
Chief. I don't know, Chief.
But listen, this is this episode. We're gonna end it there. Now, because yesterday was Father's Day. Who's some of your
Oh
favorite?
yeah.
Who's your some of your favorite anime fathers?
Oh, Byakuya is probably my number one. Byakuya or Whitebeard. Those my top two. Like Whitebeard took in a whole all of these people from different sides of the world, all orphans, just brought him onto his ship and like, come be my sons. Like he sunned everybody. He even sunned Ace. Like shout out to Whitebeard, bro. No matter what, even when your father wasn't willing to take care of you, he was there to step up and take you in. Like even when his own son stabbed him in the back during the war, he still hugged him and was like, "I still love you." Like, come on, my guy. Like Whitebeard is top one. No matter what, that man will never fold. In my heart, he will always be the greatest. Excuse me. But shout out to Byakuya from Dr. Stone, because that man sold his own car to help fund Senku Dreams. Like that that was some touching shit. Like that man sold his own car, gave this man like the entire world. When the world got turned into stone and he was out on a whole expedition, came back to Earth, he literally gave this man the foundation to create these 100 stories and spread them through generations just so the message could get received to Senku, and started up a new civilization like with the people around him. Like Byakuya and Whitebeard, top two.
I respect the white beard. I don't know if I fuck with Senku's father. Nah, he was probably cool.
This man.
Listen, I have issues with all of them. All right. Favorite anime dads outside of myself because I'm top one anime dad. Toji, Toji, my nigga. Toji a real nigga
Oh yeah,
because he was
facts.
like, Toji was a real nigga because he was like, I don't like, I don't fuck with you niggas so much to the point where I'm like, I'm gonna just take my whole family away from you niggas. Like I don't want my son to have nothing to do with y'all. Like fuck y'all. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
Told you a real nigga dad. Ginga real nigga dad. Uh, listen.
I'm gonna
Sometimes you
stay
gotta
silent on that one.
listen. Sometimes you gotta just listen. When you see potential in your boy, when you see potential and you're like, listen, I know, like I trust my son strong enough. He gonna find me. I fuck with Gang. That's a real nigga dad. I don't know who else are some other anime
There's
dads that
there's
I
a whole
fuck with.
mentality behind Jing that I like, so I'm not against it, but
He was like,
that
he was like
provides
my
a
son.
deeper
He
discussion.
said, like, he
It's a
was
deeper
listen. He
discussion with
knew
Jing,
he
bro. Like
no
I
he knew it.
respect Jing.
He was like, listen, my son nice with it. Like, watch, my son nice with it. Like, he was like, I don't even need to be. My son nice with it. He already knew off rip. See, that's love. That's real love and faith that you have in your kid. When you let your kid just kind of, he's like, you know what? I got so much faith in you. I don't even need to be around. He's like, you're gonna figure it out. I know you will.
Oh, I do got to shout out two
All
more
right, who
people.
else?
But you go ahead.
I'm trying to think. I can't think of any more anime dads I fuck with.
For me, on one of them is Maze Hughes. From FMA. Shout out to
Oh
that
yeah,
man.
man. It's
Like he was cut down. He was cut down too early. There was somebody who said Shao Tucker on the post. I seen it. I don't
Yeah, even
villain.
yeah. I
You're
mean,
a villain.
listen. People are gonna throw up the ST post every Father's Day. That nigga was a sicko. That nigga was a whack ass nigga, bro. I couldn't fuck with that nigga. I don't know.
Uh, hey, shout out to if you ever seen ReZero, shout out to Subaru's dad. He popped up for like a hot second in season two. It might have been like a little dream thing where he just had a conversation with him, but he provided Subaru some guidance. That man was the goat, but he was such a goat that his own son became depressed because he couldn't live up to his father's greatness. And so this man is like, bro, you're stupid, bro. Like why are you even worried about that, man? You're your own person, and even if you aren't like going to be as great as me, like if you can just live up to do anything, you're half me. So that's just good enough, bro. Like you don't have to live up to be me. Like that man gave him a pep talk, and he wasn't even there. Go watch ReZero if you haven't. It's a isekai. It's really good. I don't want to spoil it too much, but I'll just know that first episode is kind of wild. The first 5 seconds is kind of wild. Like it starts off out of pocket, but it's a really good series.
Man, we've been all over the place on this episode, but hey, we're here. We're at the end. Thank you guys very much for tuning into this week's episode of the Big Eyes Podcast. Make sure that you listen, subscribe, follow the Lookout RNC wherever you listen to podcasts and on all socials. Make sure you listen and subscribe to RNC Radio Live, where we got everything for you from sports to wrestling. Shout out to the A Show. Oh yeah, dang, the A Show got their own. I got shout them out too. Follow the A Show if you're a fan of wrestling. The A Show RNC on Twitter and everything. Subscribe to them. Follow One Major Academy, which is AD's aesthetic page. And AD, what's the sign off?
Read more manga, watch more anime, drink more water, live more life.
Get more sleep. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, bro. Like tired Monday morning, bro.
All right.